channel. I do hope you're doing well. Guys, we are back from Rome and Dan is loving his Italian food. It will not surprise me if you hear him in this vlog. I speak in Italiano. I said to him, we can't because we're probably going to offend someone because our accents are absolutely terrible. But we have had such an amazing time in Rome. We ate way too much pasta, way too much pizza, way too much tiramisu, had way too much gelato, but we had a blooming good time. So I said to Dan, what would you like for dinner for a fakeaway this month? And he was like, of course it's got to be Italian. I was like, okay, what are we thinking? And he was like, meatballs. I was like, okay. He goes, but I want them stuffed. Okay, so we've come back. This is actually filmed the day after we have returned from home. I think it's going up the following week. I'm not entirely sure. However, I've been down to Morrison's. I've managed to get some fresh pasta. And I've just said to him, what would you like? Do you want fresh spaghetti or fresh fusilli? And he has said, you decide. So I don't know. I'm swaying more towards the fusilli. I really am. And for the meatballs, I haven't got a dolmio sauce. I'm actually going to do my own meatball sauce. Not like blending my tomatoes and everything like that. I've got 2 tins of chopped tomatoes. One with onion and garlic and one with basil. As I say, you will see an overview of the ingredients in a moment. I have some Parmigiano Reggiano for the top. We have the mince from the butcher's. And what I am actually stuffing it with is a cheese that we picked up from the food hall over in Suffolk. And it's called Green Thunder. But basically, it's like a garlic and herb cheese. So I'm going to get me big bowl out. I'm going to put my mince in. I've got my salt and pepper out. I'm going to be having tons more seasoning, that's for sure. And then we will get in with the preparation of the meatballs. Let's hope it's as good as Rome. It's not going to be anywhere near as good, but we can only hope. Okay, I've changed my mind already. I don't want the Green Thunder. I'm actually going to have the... What is the name of this one? It was the one that won the Suffolk Award because I feel like it's going to be a bit sturdier for the insides. So, I am actually also going to finely chop a red onion and pop in it. But I need garlic. We are going to go Italian seasoning, of course. And have we got some basil? Yes, we're going to go some basil. So, Italian seasoning, basil and garlic. I'm going to pop them in with it as well. Oh God, almost just knocked me spice. Now, I've got to change the oven. I've got to pop you over there and put you like that because I need to use the big room. And I like to have it in the centre now. However, that's not always possible. So what I'm going to do is, sorry guys, sunburn is not my friend right now. I'm also going to put a little bit of onion in the sauce here. So a lot of people have said you can put the meatballs in raw, put them in cooked. I am going to put my meatballs in raw in the sauce and then just cook it all, simmer it very, very slow. So, first thing is first. Guys, I need to know if any of you guys have been to Rome, what would you recommend? Where would you recommend? We stayed in an area, again, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, Strastevere. But when we go back, I think we're going to stay more towards the Vatican. I'll explain it a lot more when you guys see the travel vlogs. However, we are already planning to go back. I don't think it will be this year. I feel it could be next year. But going back is on the cards already. There was so much, oh God. I've got to really be careful. I'm in a grey lounge dress. I'm doing chopped tomatoes. This isn't going to go well. We had an amazing time, and there was so much there to still do after that, yeah, we can't wait to go back. The one thing that we're so happy we was able to tick off was the Colosseum, and we ate at the restaurant of which it overlooks the Colosseum, La Biga. If anyone has been there or anything, please do let me know. Honestly, guys, probably the best meal we had. The whole meal and all of the food that we had was absolutely delicious. However, that one, I think for the scenery and everything like that, it was just, oh God, that come out, that come out a bit quick. But yeah, it was just, woo! Shannon Lee, you're being very dangerous with this girl. La Biga was just absolutely lovely. You had to pay a reservation to secure it, which I had to do here in England, and then they tell you like your conversion rates and everything like that. So let's add everything to the sauce. So we've got Italian seasoning going in. I'm not even going to bother putting the lids back on because they're going in for the meatballs. Put some garlic. But yeah, I'm just, I cannot believe that I've been. Rome has, as I say, been on my list years. And I'm so glad I never went before, because I wouldn't want to go with anyone else except Dan. And he said the same thing, bless him. He was like, he was really happy with the Colosseum. That was somewhere he'd always wanted to go, as it is one of the 7 wonders of the world, he said. So I'm glad he's done that. But now this is the time when my eyes cry. Great. This is not going to be enjoyable. I'll tell you what I'm going to do though. Let's whack the meatballs. Let's whack the mince in here, because I don't actually know how many to make. As we all know, if it's like stuffing balls or anything like that, I tend to make quite large. So, I don't know. We shall see, But yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of onion in with the sauce. And I'm thinking, guys, because I've got a baking video to do, Dan wants me to make cannolis, but I haven't got a deep fat fryer. And cannolis, I believe, are like brandy snaps. You've got to do them in deep fat fryer. So I don't quite know if I'm going to be able to do cannolis. I don't want to do tiramisu, because I feel I've done tiramisu and I will never, ever, ever, ever be able to compete with the tiramisu that I had in Rome. So I feel like me and tiramisu is just going to be a thing in Italy now. So yeah, if anyone can let me know what you'd like me to do. If you know any recipes potentially with limoncello, may or may not have bought some duty free back, that would be much appreciated also. So that is the onion for the sauce. And with that, I'm just going to pop that on very slowly on a low heat, just so it can slightly simmer. There we go. And then now I need to put the onion in for the meatballs. But yes, how do you guys do your meatballs? Do let me know. What do you add in them? Is there any particular way? Is there a particular method? Are you sitting there screaming at the screen at me like, what is she doing? If you are, I am sorry. Oh, these are strong onions. Oh no. Mamma mia. Right, let's try, because I want to try and get them into little cubes. But yeah, from the last fake way and everything, guys, you said that you liked me rabbiting on a bit to you. So, you know what? You've got it. You can probably see only in the bottom of the corner. I'm actually doing some cooking. Well, I'm chopping onion at the moment, but oh God, I'm chopping onion and my eyes are crying. That's what I'm doing. Ah! And almost slicing me now in the process. Ay, ay, ay. Right, let's have a look. In you go with the mint. And then I think what I'm going to do is make the meatballs and then put like a dent, whack the cheese in. Oh God, sorry guys, my eyes. Woo! Oh no! Oh, this is horrendous. I'm just going to grab a cup because I've actually got a whisk. Yeah. Don't just add it in as it is. We pop that in there. Do I have a fork? Do I have a fork? Shannon Lee, are you actually taking the lead? Fork. But yeah, I am in a little bubble at the moment, my lovelies, and I don't want it to be perfectly honest. The only thing I haven't got, which I thought I did, but I don't seem to have breadcrumbs, which is not a problem, but I need to get some. So I'm hoping that it's going to hold, to be honest. But, oh, guys, this cheddar is, as I say, it's from the Suffolk Food Hall. We picked it up. When did we pick it up? When Mum was down for my birthday. And, I mean, it would be rude. Oh! Oh, yummy. Maybe I should actually see how many meatballs I'm doing before I start chopping it all. If I do 1, 2, 3, should I do 6 bits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do 8. And then I'll just chop them bits up because it might be that we have a little bit more. So, I'm going to stop rabbiting on this point and I'm going to get my hands messy and you guys can go on the time lapse and actually watch me do some cooking. Well, preparing meatballs.
Slow down, hold on, take a breath. If I could, I'd make me feel less. Something in my brain causes stress. So come on, make me feel different. You wanna hold, don't hold back. Oh, your little drama's got me mad. And I don't need to tell you facts. You know I always want you back, girl. I could give you a big bad surprise. Let you take your time. Show you wanna die. Treat me nice and I'll save you a slice. Baby, it's time to slide. Do you wanna try? No, it's true. It's what we do. Yeah, I know. It's true. It's true. It's what we do. Yeah.
First of all, I got no regrets, but a twist and a turning, got no success. I remember the first time that we two met, the loving, the chugging. Can't forget how you held me at my worst. See right through, know what I deserve. The same old story reminding me, is it my way or your way? Makes my heart beat to the rhythm of us leaving. I know you better than you. You know me better than me. I know when looking at this that we can keep a secret.
I could give the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop.
Right, so it looks good. It smells good. I don't think it's going to be as good as Italy, but I said if not, Dan will be mamma mia. Back I go. Miss Sparkling Water overflowed on us.
As you miss your nerve.
I didn't, it just overflowed. So, they all held their shape. One of them just slowly started to come along at the top. So I changed the cheese actually. I ended up putting the... It's a bit hot. I ended up putting the... I think it was Somerset cheddar. You know, the one... the one we had on the... I can't remember what we had it on now. But I ended up not going for the green thunder in the end. And I decided fusilli as opposed to spaghetti.
Lovely.
Is it okay? I put some red onion in it. Is it too garlicky or...
No, it's fine. Bloody hot.
Oh.
I put it in. Yeah, no. It's lovely.
I did enjoy it. When I saw the fresh fusilli, I was like, oh, because when we was in the airport, I saw the big tubes and spirals, and I was like, that's what I want. I put basil, garlic, salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning.
Just like mum, I mean.
And is the cheese melted all right in the middle?
Yeah, it has.
Has it?
Yeah.
I'm happy about that. So now we have fresh fusilli that now it's open, we have to use within 3 days. So I feel like we can make some lunches with it.
More meatballs.
You want more meatball?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the butcher's has got something like 4 kilos on offer at the moment, so it's always handy to have in the freezer with the mince, because we do not only meatballs, we like to do our own burgers. I'm actually going to try a meatball because I'm sitting here just eating the pasta. But,
Careful.
oh wow. No, guys, he has actually melted. Dan was right. Look. Oh, let's have a look. I can't lie, guys. You'll see in the Rome vlogs, but we did end up having meatballs. However, I can't say
Yeah, meatballs.
that the experience of the meatballs was as good as the experience of the other food that we'd had. But yeah, if I'd have had this served to me, I would have been very, very happy. But
The problem wasn't a problem at all. They was good meatballs. There was just a lack of substance behind it, I think. As in...
no side.
There was 4 meatballs with a bit of sauce.
And a sprig of basil.
Yeah.
And he said, do you want bread? And I was like, oh no, I'm okay, thank you. Thinking, oh, they might just bring like the spaghetti in a different bowl or something.
Yeah, but
I was like, oh wow, it's not spaghetti and meatballs, it's just spaghetti and sauce. That was at the airport, but yeah, you'll see all of that when the Rome vlogs go live. But, you know what? I would actually say, I'm very impressed with myself with these.
banging.
I'm going to give myself a 9 out of 10 for this. I love the fresh pasta. Like now, looking at it, I'm like, and they weren't actually that expensive on the fresh pastas. I think it was 2 for £4.
Really?
So I'm like, I know we have like the dried stuff in there, but if we want like a nice dish, just get the fresh pasta. Still hot. Oh. And I'm glad that the cheese is melted.
I'll give that a good 9.
Yeah?
Definitely.
I feel this could be something, especially with the meatballs. I could make them up and then you can freeze them, like ready done. And then we could just get them out as and when. Well, my love is, we're going to sit here and tuck into this. I'm very, very happy. I feel like I've brought Italy to Suffolk right now in this household. And we're going to watch some YouTube. And then I will check in with you later once we are demolishing through this.
Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't fall.